Have you had any communications with the HSE on their use of your report? Because obviously they have sat in health committees, which is, as we have covered, a statutory session, and it is now on the record of the Dáil, and said that the reason for closure is your reports. So have you had any correspondence about their use of your reports? I just want to be clear.
No.
You have never contacted the HSE about their use of your reports?
I'd have to check it, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. And so that, I presume that means that then you have no concerns?
You see, we publish the reports to create a transparency. What the providers, how the providers use that, because then you're just going to get into communications wars.
Well, okay, no, I have a couple of other questions, sorry, Chair, and I don't want to get in a big back and forth. That does, to me, seem a remarkable position for a body that's tasked with protecting people in this regard. Just in terms of, I want to return to Deputy Cairns' point around consistency with reports, and again, I don't want to hark on the point of, you know, kind of writing a report and then you're not responsible after what happens. But I do want to look at the issues around consistency and the implications of report findings. You'll be aware that the HSE has repeatedly made reference to concerns raised in your inspection reports in 2021 on Owen Kerr around the size of some of the rooms, and obviously as an architect who worked in healthcare's particular interest to me was one of the key reasons why the service had to close and the building just wasn't usable. And yet, when I looked into this further through FOIs and PQs, it turns out that each of the rooms in a service in Skibbereen known as Sale Nua is smaller than each of the rooms in Owen Curra. But you haven't raised any concerns around room size in your last available inspection report on Sale Nua. And it's even more confusing because in an inspection report for Owen Curra, you stated in 2017 that residents had ample personal space. And this was at a time when some residents were sharing rooms, and there was 24 residents there. So now we have Owen Curra residents being told, with reference to your reports, that they'd be better off moving from a single room in a town centre location to a shared dorm in a very remote long stay ward. I actually went and visited St Stephen's Hospital, so I understood what we were talking about.